Hi, my name's Ryan, this is my wife Rachel, and we're with Marine Mooring out of Warsaw, Indiana. And for 30 years we've been a family-owned business providing boat manufacturers with quality bimini frames. And today we're here to talk to you about how to install your 8x8 standard pontoon bimini kit to get it to look just like this. Alright, so here's all that is included in your 8x8 standard bimini top kit. We have a right side bow assembly, we have one left side bow assembly, we have one bimini top canvas with matching boot, and we have 4 center bows.
We have 8 6-inch joiner pieces, 4 butt connectors, 1 wire harness, 4 deck mounts, 32 Tech screws, 1 gray cap, 1 white grommet, 2 strap eyes, 4 pan bolts with lock nuts, 4 oval head bolts with lock nuts,
When trying to determine the right side versus left side bow assemblies, use the pre-fastened strap as a guide. Be sure to position side assemblies with the strap facing upward, like so, and then the bows pointing toward each other. The strap will indicate the front of the frame, and then the bow's layout will indicate the starboard side versus the port side.
You can identify the rear center bow by finding the pre-cut hole.
Okay, so in order to complete the bimini top assembly, you're going to need to bring a cordless screwdriver, a 3/8 wrench, a 7/16 wrench, a tape measure, and a pencil. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do before assembling your bimini frame is to find a clean, dry surface that's preferably on land. This will eliminate any possibility of losing pieces in the water.
Next, you're going to want to take your joiner pieces and insert them into your side assembly about 3 inches deep.
A quick word about the joiner pieces. This is one of the best methods for attaching the center bows to the side assemblies, especially when compared to like a quick connect system, because other methods just don't have the long-term durability that the joiner pieces have, particularly because we're actually screwing them in place.
So next you're going to attach the joiner pieces to your side assembly using 2 of your self-tapping screws on each of the pieces. On the very front bow, you're actually going to want to screw it on the bottom so it doesn't rub against the fabric, but then the other ones you'll just do it on the top.
Another relevant point is that all marine mooring frames use anodized aluminum, which is an electrochemical process that creates a protective coating against weather and corrosion.
And then you're just going to repeat this process on the other side. Next, you need to locate your rear center bow and then insert the white grommet into the pre-cut hole. And then you're going to proceed to thread the wire through the hole.
A few things to consider before you thread your wire is that where the brackets attach to the tube, we have through bolts. So a lot of times when you start threading it, it'll get jammed up right there. What I like to do is just to stretch out the wire like so, get it nice and firm, and then I start to thread. Get it in there. And away we go. So you're just going to keep doing this until it pops out through that end, like that. You're going to pull it through until you have about 3 inches of wire left, and then you'll tie a knot like so. This is to prevent it from going all the way through and losing the wire. Excuse me. Next, what we're going to do is find the rear tube and start threading again. You can see, here's the rear tube. It's probably easiest just to keep it on its side and thread away. And it may help to send your partner to the other end to pull the wire through. And the next step is to take your center bows and attach them to the side assemblies.
You'll just slide them on, starting with the rear bow, and then proceed to screw in your self-tapping screws afterwards. And then you're going to use 2 self-tapping screws on each of these center bows. And then just repeat this process on the other side.
Now we're ready to install the Bimini skin fabric. And in order to locate the rear of the fabric, you need to find the tag and the pre-cut hole. So now we're going to find the tag, which is here, and then the pre-cut stern wire hole. Notice we're lining up the hole with the wire. Wrap this around.
And then just repeat this process with the other 3 zippered sleeves.
And now that our skin is on, we're ready to take our frame to our boat. Now it's time to install our mounting brackets. And for this part of the process, you're going to need a cordless screwdriver, a Phillips head, pencil, 5/16 drill bit, and a 7/16 wrench. To find your center mounting point, first determine the area of overhead coverage you would like to have, and then determine the middle. For example, on an 8x8 frame, the center mounting bracket will allow for 4 feet of coverage on either side of center. Now that we've determined the center mounting point, which allows for overhead coverage of 4 feet on either side, next we need to determine the rear mounting bracket. One thing that you always want to keep in mind is that the rear struts should always be at a 90-degree angle, like so. If, however, there's an obstruction, such as a gate or a dip preventing a 90-degree angle, the rear struts can be adjusted to accommodate. Here we've determined that there's no obstruction, so we're now ready to go ahead and get our rear mounting bracket installed. So we've already made our pilot hole by using a 5/16 drill bit. Now we're ready to install the mounting bracket. So what we're going to do is line up the bolt through the hole. We've got our nut. We're just going to hand tighten to start with. We've got our 7/16 wrench and our cordless screw with the Phillip head. Good and tight. Now, with our clip connect system, get this just lined up. Oh. There you go. The last thing you're going to need to determine is the strap eye placement. So let's go ahead and extend our top. And for the strap eyes, you'll want them to be roughly a 45-degree angle. However, they're adjustable, so in case there's an obstruction, such as a gate or a dip, like with the rear struts, you can accommodate yourself however you like. So this is probably going to be a good spot for us. You can adjust the tightness of it. So you're going to take your self-tapping screws, cordless screw, driver, and now, these strap eyes are stainless steel. They're very high quality and they will last for a good while. And you're done. Thanks for watching and enjoy your Bimini top.